the transition for a lot of people looks easy, but the transition for me mentally was tough as hell.
So what did you do? What do you tell yourself when you go home after something like that? Or do you watch the tape? Is it like...
You know how they give you the Fox, like your badge, and you go in and you beep, and you get in the building?
Yeah.
Every week I go and go beep, and it would turn green. I'd be, oh my God, they didn't shut it off. I got a job this week. Dude,
you think you were that bad?
So happy.
You felt like you were that bad.
I just wasn't so sure.
So how do you get through that though? I mean, I know what I did. I mean,
you know what did you do? I'm curious.
Well, I went home and felt sorry for myself. I was a little depressed about it at times, and you know, you start feeling like you're not good enough. It's kind of like your rookie year all over again. That's what I'm saying. How did you deal with that? What
you
know when I
realized I was good enough? I'll be honest with you. This is a true story. Week 4, I'm on set, and I'm telling the story, and I got 3 points. And my advice is never name how many points you have to tell the audience, ever. Because I got to point 1, boop. I got to point 2, boop. I got to point 3, forgot what the hell I was gonna say. And I'm like, okay, the lesson number 1, don't name how many things you're gonna say because you may forget it. And I forgot it. And I was like, in number 3, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, you have nothing, kid. You're done. You have nothing. What did I start to do? Started coughing. Like I was choking on purpose. Only thing I knew to do, choke. And once I started coughing, like I couldn't get, then Howie and Terry and those guys, they're like, are you okay? And they picked up and they started doing their thing. And then I was like, yeah. And, you know, and then I remembered what number 3. I said, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm okay, you guys, right now. Let me finish up. And when I did that, I was like, oh, you got it now. You got it. Like, I had to improvise, and I was like, oh, you're comfortable now. Like, you figured out how to get through, like, this live TV thing. And from then on, man, it's just been like, it's been gravy. But it helps to work with great guys, too.
Yeah.
And who didn't leave me stranded. But I never forget, I was sitting there going, and number 3, and I'm like, and they picked it up.
Yeah.
And then I remembered and came back to it.
So literally,
that's when I realized, okay, football's over. I can do this now. And it was like a confidence builder just to catch myself like having to like improvise in the moment and figure something out when I was in a bad situation. And I realized you're comfortable now. You got this.
And
yeah,
so
crazy.
The advice there is if you feel like you're about to start choking,
if you get lost in what you got to say, start choking.
He's choking.
Okay.
Okay.
But you know, Tony, from experience and everything else. I mean, what we do, you see so many people who get invited to do it. Let's put it that way. Who get the opportunity to do it. But also so many who come and go so fast.
Yeah.
Because it is not a business, and people at home don't realize, they don't train you. They don't teach you. One thing I got, and one thing I noticed for a lot of guys, they get there, they give you the job, sink or swim. You either got it when you walk in there in that booth or you don't. They don't say, well, you should do it like this or you should do it like that. You have it or you don't. And that is the travesty of it all, because I think a lot of guys don't figure it out like I do, who actually could be really good at it. And they're gone before you know it. Mm-hmm. And it's a shameful thing. You don't get coached like you do in sports.